We just had a case here in Texas, 15-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl, sues her parents. And the Center for Defense of Life supported her in this lawsuit because they were trying to force her to have an abortion. And just in the last day, the state has ruled, a judge has ruled that they cannot force her to have this abortion.
Amazing.
But, and how that'll pan out, who knows? But first off, let's say this is a pretty gutsy 16-year-old girl that would sue her own parents, you know, to let her not have to have this abortion. But here's my question. Let's say that the state had ruled against her and they can force her. Would an abortion clinic have done the abortion?
Absolutely.
Okay, what happened to the idea that even minor girls should be allowed to make their own choice about abortion?
It only works one way.
Choice only is a one-way street.
Right. If she's a 16-year-old girl, a 14-year-old girl that chooses to have an abortion, she is a heroine. She's a woman with all the mental capacities to...
Of a 40-year-old.
Exactly. Yeah. But if she chooses life, if she chooses to give birth to that child, then she's just a puppet of the right.
Right. And I guarantee you, Troy, you said it right. Had a judge ruled that they could force her, bodily take her to the abortion clinic.
And they have in other states.
They have in other places.
Occasions.
Right. They would have had no problem finding an abortion clinic to do it.
I also looked it up online, and no feminist group took up her cause.
Took up her cause.
Whereas if she had wanted to abort and her parents said no, they would have been all over
They'd have been all. There have been federal lawsuits all the way to the Supreme Court over it. Had it been the other way around.
There was a famous case that came out of Arizona several years ago where this little girl was fighting the abortion use award of the state. And ultimately, it got to be so far along, it was a late-term abortion. They forced her to go to Wichita to have a late-term abortion at the hands of George Tiller.
Have Tiller the killer do it for her.